Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
We have breaking news. Zia Anderson and Naeem Ali are here to report. A gruesome discovery inside of a U-Haul truck. A man murdered and stuffed into a trash bin. Police are on the scene of an early morning shooting where they say a man has died.
Trying to piece together the who, why, and how in this homicide investigation.
A man was murdered and stuffed inside of a trash can. Damn, nigga.
The intro gets me every time because we always end up laughing.
My favorite part of it is the glamour shot of Zia as they're talking about a shooting. And then you with your hand on your head, your Marilyn Monroe pose as they're talking about a murder.
They're like, look, this is a podcast about grisly murder, but also
Titties.
We're just trying to get everyone. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of True Dat. I'm Zia Anderson.
I'm Naeem Ali.
And we're here with a very special guest, Mr. Jim Norton.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me. And I'm so happy that we all dressed up. I came as an aging lesbian. I'm glad I realized it was the Halloween episode and stuck my bra in my side fat fucking dykey haircut.
Oh my god! I know. I feel like I should have told you that we were dressing up. I don't know why. I didn't think of it. It just slipped to my mind.
That's okay.
You came prepared. You knew.
Yeah, I knew. Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God I keep this costume ready at all times. Yes. So if somebody needs a Chaz Bono lookalike. All right.
So we've got the lovely Jim Norton today. We're talking about, because you came on specially, I was like, we should do Aleister Crowley.
Yeah, I was interested when you said that too, and because I used to be obsessed with him when I was growing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm surprised by that. Didn't you make you signed something in blood when you were a kid? I feel like I remember you talking about this.
Dude.
Yeah, what? Were you like into the devil and shit like that?
It was the trans issue of the 80s. It was emo of the 90s.
Right,
devil worship was the 80s.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It was the zeitgeist thing with Satan worship, and but I got into it again, suburban kid, just trying to fit in, find an identity, and but Aleister Crowley I kind of became obsessed with because I just thought the Ozzy song, which I know you talked about,
Mr.
and so I started reading books about him and the Order of the Golden Dawn and all of this stuff, and he was I think I bought some book I spent a lot of money on because one of his co-authors autographed it.
Oh, nice.
Not even him, a co-author.
Not even him. No, he was dead. But he was a real perv. He was like into sex magic. Spelled it with a K because he thought kinetic energy. He's just a weird dude.
Yeah, I was reading that. They were talking about he spelled the magic with a K because he wanted to make sure that you could differentiate that between illusions.
What the hell?
Because magic with a K is real magic,
Sure.
you know?
Okay.
Yeah, obviously. So yeah, he's definitely this is a true crime podcast. He's definitely a creep, but I'm going to be honest with you. I was expecting this to be much worse than what it actually was when I started
Well,
reading
that's because we
about it.
mostly talk about murderers.
Yeah.
So, you talk about somebody that's just into freaky shit and dark magic, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't a murderer. I think Mussolini kicked him out of Italy.
Yes.
If I remember, it was
Really?
1921. I mean,
Yes.
I don't remember if that's the date or not, but he was bisexual. He was into some really weird kinky
He got
shit.
kicked out of a country for being freaky?
Yep.
Yeah.
What the
By
hell?
Mussolini.
Mussolini, yeah.
Yeah. Mussolini to go, look, you got to go.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's over there beheading people.
Yeah, right. Hanging
He's like,
people in the street and you kick somebody out because they're a freak.
Yeah, what happened? Hitler asked me to leave his party. He said my language was offensive.
That's nuts.
I know, that's so wild because he made a whole compound there.
Oh,
And he was nicknamed the wickedest man in the world.
It's all hype. Isn't it funny? It
Yeah.
was all hype even back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yep,
image and
yep,
all
yep.
hype even back then.
Yep.
Damn.
It was tabloids. And I guess I didn't realize. I've never really thought about it. So, I mean, this man he was born in the 1800s. Yeah, he was born in 1875. And they were talking about how his ex-wife the wife of the man that died at his little compound thing in
Right.
Italy. was talking to the tabloids. And I was like, Jesus, they had fucking tabloids back then.
Yeah, back then.
Yeah. So you're right. Everything's been sensationalized.
Damn.
We still fall for it.
Well, there's so much money in doing that type of shit. So I mean, I guess people figure that out early.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I can make money by talking shit and making this guy seem like he's the most evil person.
Yeah.
And then on the contrary, they can make an evil person seem like they're a hero. So
True.
But he's not even. It's funny when like you hear the name Aleister Crowley. It's such a great name. Like it's a great name.
It fits him. Yeah, perfectly.
But when you look at him, it's like he's just kind of chubby. He looked like Donald Pleasance. He was like, he was a weird looking guy with an ascot, and he was like, he would always be barefoot and like cross-legged and with his hands up, like in some weird kind of pseudo prayer. He was an odd guy, but he didn't look like as sinister as you expect. He kind of looked like a fat social studies teacher.
Yeah,
but he was he was just a strange dude.
He was really sickly too. Didn't he die of bronchitis? It was like bronchitis and
I don't know.
and complications from bronchitis and was it asthma or whatever. Yeah, like he was a sickly guy. He got into drugs because they prescribed him opiates and what was it? Opium. Yeah, opium.
Oh, would he have like pain? He had like bone problems or
Yeah,
something?
I guess. Yeah, he was just like a sick dude. He died young too, I think, right? He wasn't.
I think he was in his 70s.
Oh,
early
never
70s.
mind. That's older than I
He was
thought.
in his 70s.
Yeah.
70s.
So-
Okay.
So he died in like the 1940s.
Yeah.
46 or whatever. Yeah. I just remember I think I liked his name more than any, and I just thought he was cool because again, that's what it was back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Devil worship was a huge controversy. It was Ozzy was accused of being a Satan worshiper, and a lot of the bands would write satanic lyrics because that was the thing back then that would get you noticed.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Ozzy singing about learning to love and forgetting how to hate. Such a crazy man.
Learn how to love and forget how to hate. Yeah, wait, what song is? Oh my god, I can't remember the song. I'm really getting.
Crazy Train?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I haven't listened to Ozzy since he died. I'm too depressed. I can't listen to him or Sabbath. No, but I used to I had a socialist a gym teacher, a Golden Gloves boxer who used to occasionally have white powder on his mustache, which people would point out. And there was a rumor that he fucked a lot of the girls, but he was a born again Christian, of course, good man. And I can say that because he did eventually die of a drug overdose. But I liked him a lot, but we would always argue about Ozzy being Satan worshiper, and I'm like, no, he's not. So I would like print out Black Sabbath lyrics and bring in like lyrics from Master Reality that were like anti. It was a fun little back and forth I had with him.
Yeah.
It's always just a perception, though. It's because he, bit the head off a bat, which was a complete accident. He didn't mean to. He didn't think it was a real live bat.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the black hair and just the rock and roll music. But I remember even when I was growing up, they would talk about how certain records, if you played them backwards, they say messages from the devil.
Yeah, from the devil and shit like that. Dark chanting music and shit.
And I'm kind of Jim, I was a little similar to you. Like, I've never totally outgrew my little alty goth sort of. Like, I listen to the same music. I've been listening to metal since I was probably 12. And I just never really grew out of that. But I was sort of similar. Anything that had that kind of vibe when I was younger, I was like, yeah, this is very cool. This is so cool.
Yeah, and it was like, I think that with the backwards, the Beatles, if you played it back, they would say Paul is dead. That was a huge controversy.
That was a big thing.
I think that was the first one. I think that was the first one.
I believe that type of shit. Because how the fuck that happened? It was just a coincidence.
We didn't have internet back then. We couldn't even fact check stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
You just believed it. People told you stuff and you were like, oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you know what? It's crazy that it was like even rumors like that before the internet. Like fucking Richard Gere put a fucking gerbil in his ass. Everybody I know heard that rumor.
Yes.
At some point. And I probably was 7 years old. And somehow that shit got to me in second grade. Like, dang, Richard Gere put a fucking hamster in his ass?
And you just believe it when you're a kid. You're like, what freaky shit are they into?
Yes.
But it's weird how things get like what becomes like somebody. I heard somebody say like, do you know what you should wash with if a skunk sprays you?
Tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce, yeah.
Why does everyone know that?
Yeah.
How, like, at what point did everyone learn? Because skunks never spray people.
No.
Or very rarely.
True.
But how the fuck do we all know that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where that came from, but it's in the everyone knows it.
Yeah, it's true.
Damn,
that
that's
and
true.
the Saved by the Bell. Do you know where that saying came from? I remember hearing this, but I actually fact checked this later in life, and it's true.
Oh, the expression "Saved by the Bell."
Yeah.
Is it boxing?
My guess would be
No.
boxing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So no, this actually came from
Doug.
I haven't gotten any calls from Doug in a while.
Oh, I thought it was the Bell I was thinking of. Okay.
still have people ask me about that. Like, you've gotten any calls from Doug Bell lately? I'm like, no, don't tell him what I'm doing.
Where does this come from? Because I would have thought boxing too.
Mm-hmm.
So that actually came from this was like way back in the day. I forget, it was like the 1600s. I don't know, however many hundreds of years ago. They used to make cups out of like pewter or something that when it interacted with alcohol, you could pass out. And they thought you were dead. And so they would bury people alive sometimes. That's right. And they realized later that these people were being buried alive because there were scratches inside their coffins. I guess probably grave robbers. I don't know how the hell they got back in there.
Yeah.
But they started tying a bell to people's arms.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
And so they had people that would just hang out at the graves at night. And if they heard the bell ringing, they'd dig them up and you were saved by the bell.
That's crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
And I have heard that before. I just didn't recognize that it was the expression, but like they would tie. And I'm so claustrophobic. Stephen King, I think, was the one who wrote a short story about it. There was some guy pulling a scam and trying to steal money, but he was pretending he was dead. And the guy, he arranged something with the guy the mortician, to put a dead body on top of him and bury him, and then dig him back up and let him out of the coffin.
Yeah.
So they put the body on him and they're lowered. And I think he's ringing the bell or whatever, and the guy's not coming. And then he flicks on his lighter, and the guy on top of him is the mortician who was supposed to.
What the fuck?
So he died. So, yeah, there goes his plan. What?
It was not rich. No, that freaks. I'm claustrophobic too. Can't fucking handle it. Even thinking
same.
about being buried. Like, I'm gonna be dead, and I don't even care. I don't want to be buried.
Fuck
Do not
no,
put me
I'm
in a
getting
fucking
cremated.
box. Yes.
You can't bury me.
No, because it seems cozier being cremated in the living room in an urn than it does to be buried in a fucking box in the ground. I mean, I'm dead. It's not gonna matter, but I still.
No, I'm with you, and I want
me
it for
out.
different reasons. I want to be cremated and put on the mantle, just so my fucking bitchy wife is fucking her new Dominican boyfriend. She has to look up and see her fucking dead husband.
So she can feel bad for a second.
With a smiling picture of me with my fat face.
You should have her make a piece of you into jewelry.
Yes.
There you go. She
yeah,
can wear
that's
you
nice.
everywhere.
It should be in the will. She
Write that
has
in
to
the
wear
will.
it like a locket.
Yes.
A locket.
Just a piece of Jim with her everywhere she goes.
That's right. Always has to think of it. Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, that you just hear this shit. And this is another one where Aleister Crowley, I've always heard the name. I knew who he was. Didn't know that much about him. But I swear to God, once I started looking into it, I don't think he's that bad. I'm kind of on his side with some stuff.
Yeah.
Not everything.
But yeah, that's
some
also
stuff.
he's one of those just like we were saying. Whenever I heard of his name, I always just thought he a devil worshiper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably fucking killed somebody or something.
No.
And then when you look at him, like, oh, he's not even. Like, come on.
Bad.
But he was
He
involved
liked
in
the party.
He did like the party, and he liked men, which was not really fashionable back then.
It was illegal.
To be. Oh, it was illegal.
It was
Yeah.
illegal.
It was illegal.
And it should be here too, folks. but he was he was definitely kind of an avant-garde. If he was alive in the 1960s, like if he came up in the Village, he wouldn't even have been seen as that crazy.
Yeah.
You know, he would have been like, wow, he's a funny guy. Warhol would have loved him. They would have invited him to parties, because he's just so crazy and such a weird dude.
Such a weird dude. And I think that's the thing about it too, is we've heard so much. Like, I've heard of actual cults where people are getting coerced into being there, and there's a bunch of rape, and like it's just a whole weird scene. It doesn't even seem like it was that. Like, it seemed like people just, at the compound that he made in Italy, I think there were only a few people that lived there full time. Other people just kind of went and visited.
Right.
And yeah, they'd had sex rituals. He just he just wanted to bang a bunch of people.
Yeah, he kind of figured out a scheme to get laid, which was really brilliant.
Very smart.
And Jimmy Page, I think, bought one of his
houses.
His houses, and lived. He was big into the occult. Jimmy Page.
Nice.
I don't know if he did anything with it. I mean, he just lived in it. But I think he's bought some other stuff that was occult oriented. And again, is it just like kind of poser cool to do, or was there a reason for it? I don't know what.
Yeah, I wonder if like freaky sex chambers in there or something.
Oh, I mean,
Like weird ceiling hookups. You know what I'm saying? Like weird sex ring. What's the thing they use in the Olympics? The rings when they fucking pull up. You know, they got those for fucking.
Yeah.
They do use stuff like that where they'll hang you from a ring or a fuck chair.
Fuck chairs and
it just seems like too much work.
That seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, I'd feel like a goose. You're in a fuck chair, you feel stupid. They have to take a phone call.
Your legs are dangling, they don't touch the ground. You're just like, wee. It's so awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's too. Even honestly, sometimes when I'm shooting content for OnlyFans, I'm like, I got a lot of fucking tools for this. There's a lot of bits
A lot
and
of tools.
doodads, and I've got a fuck machine, and it's a lot, and I have to like constantly reset it and you can attach different attachments and dildos and things.
Oh,
and
really?
Sometimes when I'm in the middle of filming, I'm like, this is a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of stuff.
It probably. I've literally a fuck machine. Like it looks like the Terminator's arm when the skin came off it.
That's exactly what it is.
Does it feel good though? Like I've never been big into toys. Maybe a cock ring, but nothing like artificial like
not
that.
like machine.
Right. And like, does it feel good? Like you're able to zone out, or does it feel weird?
It feels okay. I prefer a real dick.
Sure.
Like a real, because they're soft. They're meant to go in there.
Right.
They're warm. With a dildo, it's like it's plastic and it's hard. They have some that feel pretty decent, but some are.
But the machine, I mean, like, does it make a noise?
Yeah, does it
kinda
Does
make
it
a
sound
noise.
like that?
It goes,
Yeah. Dug, 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 dug.
Don't sound like that. Yeah, no, it does. It does make a noise, and you have to adjust the speed. So sometimes I'll be in the middle of it, and then I'm like turning the speed up because I'm like, okay, we need to rev this up a little bit. But vibrators are wonderful. I feel bad that you guys don't have better toys.
Yeah, no, they don't have anything for us. We got pocket pussies now.
Yeah, I hear. Everyone I talk to that's tried those is not a huge fan.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
No, they're not great. I've had a couple. One was so creepy. It was like the ass of a woman in the pussy, like, but you would mount it from the back. But it was when I was new in my relationship that I'm in now, and I was like, I didn't want to cheat, so I'm like, I was just doing but I felt so stupid. And I remember I finally got rid of it years later, and we threw it into the garbage thing, and I'm on the top floor, so it thudded at the bottom. And I remember we were talking to Shane Gillis, and he said it sounded like a 9/11 jumper. And it's one of the funniest improvs I've ever heard a person say. It's literally one of the most brutal, funny fucking improvs I've ever heard.
It's not going to be as good, but I was thinking there's probably a really happy homeless guy out there somewhere now.
Somebody probably found it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's cuddled up with that thing.
Yeah.
He's kissing that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But there was no toy. He just felt creepy because it was only like this part.
Yeah,
so
that's creepy as hell.
You felt creepy.
That's like a mutilated body.
Yeah, you're fucking
I
up.
can't get into that.
See, they should have given that to Ted Bundy. That could have fixed him if there were, like pocket pussies or like the body parts.
That might help a lot. That help a lot of these murderers.
Even the dolls, because that's the other thing too. Like people that get sex dolls, I'm not judging. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But like, there's no expression. It's just a dead face staring up at you.
Perfect. That's what I'm used to. Hey, do you have a doll that looks bored? Can you have a doll that can text over my back?
Maybe one that rolls its eyes.
Yeah, a doll that yawns would be great. But the part of it is with these guys, like part of it is the control and the awful shit. Like it's not the physical, like it's the idea of doing something terrible to a person. What was I just watching? That Dennis Rader, the daughter of BTK did a special on Netflix. Maybe you guys even covered it.
No, not yet.
But his daughter.
His daughter?
Yeah, well, she's, again, growing up, she had no idea. She knew her dad was an asshole sometimes, but what's it like being her and knowing that this fucking, cause there's all these pictures of them together, like at her prom and when she got married, like he's walking her down the aisle, like all this dad stuff.
That's so weird.
And he was such a brute. Like he was just a really twisted fucking terrible guy.
We've definitely talked about that before with other serial killers and murderers that have family lives and all their neighbors are like, oh, he was such a nice guy, so great. We'd go over there for barbecues.
How can you compartmentalize like that? Like you just leave this whole part of yourself separate where you murder people?
Yeah, that one was
fucking nuts.
He was strange because he was into like tying them up, and he killed a family, like, and he would tie up the kids. Like he was a real fucking ghoul. And then they said he would at times go to like this. Like I was just talking to somebody about this yesterday, I think, where he would go and tie himself up in hotel rooms and have pictures taken, like where I guess you would set the camera timer with a lady mask on, a really creepy doll mask.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he just was so into bondage. He was a real fucking
What the hell?
Yeah, he's still alive too. He's in his 80s.
Is he in prison? Obviously, he's in prison. Yeah. Is he in prison?
Well,
no, he's free. They let him out on parole.
Although if he was in Manhattan, he probably would. Alvin Bragg wouldn't have prosecuted him.
This is fucking seriously, Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's that. I wonder if they got that from the Ed Gein thing. Literally, the show starts with, and this is going to be a different episode, but the show starts with him, Ed Gein, and I don't even think this is true, but he had the belt around his neck and he was jerking off in his mom's lingerie with the fucking belt tied around his neck.
What the hell? That's freaky as fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Are people just born like that?
I don't know.
Like, what the hell?
I don't know.
Or it's like this: when you at one point you eat cupcakes and they're good and you put weight on, but then you're like, I'm gonna have the whole cake, and then after a whole cake you go on to something. It's like a progression.
Okay,
At one point he was probably just putting his shoes on his face, and then he's like, man, I like to be choked. Then the belt goes, and then the panties go. You just keep adding to it.
And shit.
Yeah.
Keep adding to it.
You just keep going. You know what? That's true. I found myself in that position with porn before where I'm like, I need to take a little break. I close the computer and I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? That wasn't good.
When you're on Pornhub, you're going, yeah, but are they really related?
Yeah, they have to say step, and you're like, well, that just ruins it.
I know.
Bullshit.
Step, boo. Boo to the related by marriage. But yeah, I guess you just get crazier. Like, I've progressed in sex, but not like with that shit. Like, there's guys who just really go ballistic.
Well, it probably depends on where you start at.
True.
So if the first time you do some fucking ultra freaky shit, it's gonna get dark.
Yeah, there's nowhere to
real
go
quick.
from there.
Yeah, there's nowhere to
Where do
go.
you go from doing something insane?
Right. I don't know. I mean, and I don't know how Ed Gein started. I don't know much about him. I know he was a real creep, but Dennis Rader was a really bad guy. Like, they should have just burned him alive.
That's what I think about a lot of people. Whenever we're talking about people that like hurt kids. Did you guys hear about the fucking singer from Lost Prophets?
Ian Watkins.
Yeah. Then he got killed in prison. Yeah, they killed him. But he got stabbed up a bunch of times before, didn't he?
Yeah.
He'd gotten stabbed before, too. Yeah. I don't even know if it was about what he did or did he have a prison infraction.
Yeah, it was something else. It was like I think it was related to drugs or something.
I
think it was a drug-related murder. In prison. Yeah, it wasn't for that. But I didn't realize, because I used to like the Lost Prophets. So
I only started liking them recently.
Jim's like, well, you got a new fan in me. They're new. They sold 5 of the new album, of the old albums. Jim's got them all. Yeah, and when I found out what happened, but it was like, with him, it was like infants. Like, I don't know how he's even still alive. He should have been killed right away.
That's fucking crazy.
What are we doing?
Yeah, you got to kill that guy.
Yeah.
And I think they got him. I don't know what got him in trouble to begin with. I'm going to guess it was like the cloud or something with it. They have like things that like these algorithms where they don't look at your photos, but there's something that picks up that stuff in Gmail and all that stuff. And they got him, and he was like having sex or trying to have sex with an infant.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
I'm surprised he made it as long as he did in jail.
Yeah, right. I'm surprised they didn't kill him as soon as he got in there.
Yeah, it took a long time.
Crazy. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. I was just going to say, a lot of times you hear that, convicts don't tolerate that, and sometimes they don't. But then some of these guys live ripe old age lives.
True. Well, you know what though? I heard that he was in PC. They said he was in protective custody.
Oh, okay.
So it probably was hard to get to him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Imagine putting a pedophile that fucks infants in protective custody.
Yeah.
We got to make sure he doesn't die. And
he's
like,
famous, so he's a target.
Yeah,
but then they don't want to get sued. That's all it is, lawsuits.
Yep.
You're responsible for this guy while he's here. If he's killed while you're here, you're going to get sued by the family. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's
Damn,
true.
so they're going to get sued now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. They're going to get sued now.
Yep.
And one of the correctional officers probably had something to do with it. Because if he was in PC and he still got murdered, they probably let somebody in there.
Or just turn their head a little bit. Yeah, they said they got him right in the neck, shanked in the neck.
Damn. Jesus Christ.
A nasty one, yeah.
That's the worst place to get stabbed.
Because you can feel, I mean, I've never been stabbed in the neck, but I can imagine you can feel the life just flowing out of you. You don't die right away.
Yeah,
you don't want to be dying and have time to think.
Oh, that's fucking
You don't want to have time to think while you're dying. You just want it to be over. You don't want to be thinking like, oh no, my neck.
And like,
my neck hurts. It hurts. It hurts so bad. It stings. It stings so bad.
You know the Peter Griffin thing where you're like,
You just asking everybody that's staring at you, am I dying? Am I dead?
yeah, like if you get stabbed somewhere else, there's a chance. Like
there's
you could maybe think, as long as they didn't hit an organ, you could be okay.
You get stabbed in the gut, you're gonna try to walk somewhere or get to a car or something.
Yeah, you can't get stabbed
neck,
in the neck.
No, you're on the ground.
No, shank to the. It's like when Charlie Kirk got shot. the amount of blood that comes out.
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy.
Like it's like a person. You don't think a person can like bleed that much that quickly.
Yeah, right.
And then, but that looked like it was fast at least.
Yeah.
Getting
true.
stabbed is less damage than a fucking high-powered rifle bullet.
True.
Yeah.
So Ian Watkins probably felt it a little bit. They said they tried to save him, but they just couldn't.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you can't
God.
save someone from getting stabbed in the neck.
No.
Yeah, and
Fuck,
who needs them? Fuck them. Like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
course.
their new music wasn't great. I mean, to be honest with you, speaking purely from a fanatical point of view.
Yeah, I was excited to hear about that.
Yeah, a lot of people were. There was not a lot of grief online.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah, he was egregious.
That's one of the best things about one of the best and worst things about Twitter is that you can collectively celebrate when somebody dies.
If you don't like him,
that you all, that everybody hates. But then sometimes there's somebody that you like and everybody else hates, and they celebrate. You're like, come on, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a day.
One day. I know.
Just give it a day.
The Charlie Kirk one was weird because I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, I wasn't
before
really familiar.
all this. I didn't know any of his stuff. And of course, all of his clips are going around now. And I'm sure I don't agree with everything, but I didn't think it was as bad as everyone was making it out to be.
I mean, my thing is, bruh, if they ain't killed nobody, you ain't got to celebrate when somebody dies. Just chill a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, you want to make jokes about it? Fine. But celebrate like, yes, hell yeah, come on.
Yeah, it was just weird. It was weird because he was just a guy who, like, I didn't agree with a lot of what he said, but he's just a guy who talked. And he would actually debate people. Like, if you're willing to sit there and listen to somebody and then just out-debate them, it's like, well, then come up with a better point than him if you don't like it.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. And, he was always pretty respectful. I mean, again, I didn't, watch a lot of his stuff, but in the clips I saw, he was respectful. He was nice about it. He wasn't, being a dick or anything.
My thing is, people got kids and families and shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Relax. People got families. Fucking relax.
Speaking of which, Aleister Crowley actually had a couple of kids,
He had kids?
He did. He had
Were
kids.
they freaky and devilish?
That's what I want to know. So he married one woman and then ended up getting a divorce. They had a kid. And then he had another kid with some Spanish woman.
Really?
But I don't know what happened to his kids afterwards.
I'll bet you they're normal kids. It's weird. Sometimes somebody like that will have kids and they just grow up to be. Well, I mean, now when were they born? I'm going to guess. I mean, they might even be dead. They're probably born in their 30s.
In the 30s or something.
70 and 95. Yeah, his kids are probably even dead at this point. But his grandkids are probably just normal, different last name.
Yeah, true.
Crowley's
you
such
can't
a
change
cool
that last name.
Yeah, you can't change that.
That is a great last
That's
name.
an awesome last name.
It's a great name. I always picture him looking like Rasputin, but like you said, he looks nothing like it.
No.
Rasputin looks like, oh yeah, this guy knows some dark magic and he can fuck anybody. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't look like that. No. And Crowley's a great last name if your name is Aleister. If your name is Larry.
Larry Crowley. Oh, that's disgusting.
Or Hank. Hank Crowley is on the phone. Who? Fuck him.
Hank Crowley.
Jeff Crowley with the Geoff.
Oh, that's how you know you come for money.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the first name does a lot for the last
It sure
name.
does, because Aleister is such a great first name.
But
Yes.
he was born Edward Alexander Crowley. Oh. He made up Aleister.
Oh, what a nerd.
Damn, that sucks. It's a fake name.
Yeah, who the devil? Who is it? Eddie Crowley? Doesn't sound as evil.
Yeah.
Fat Eddie Crowley.
Eddie Crowley.
Fucking farmer.
That's why he had to come up with a new name.
Oh, that sucks. I hate that he did that.
I know. That's such a bummer, right? I was like, oh, his name was Edward? Damn, all right. Edward Alexander. Alexander's not bad.
Alexander's not bad.
Alexander's not bad. He could have just went by that.
Alexander Crowley.
Yeah, that's a
still
good
works.
name.
Yeah.
That still works.
But Aleister adds to the mystique of it. I'm sure everybody was like, ooh, Aleister.
I knew a kid growing up named Zoltan.
What?
Very rarely do you meet anyone named Zoltan. Yeah, it was I forget where his family was from. And they lived in like this house that was like kind of like the old creepy house, and it had like a real reputation. But then when you would like see him and go over there, they're just normal family. Like they were just regular people.
Yeah.
I always wonder what happened to that guy. Were they gypsy? I don't know where they were, but he had a really interesting. I don't want to say his last name.
I was going to say, I want to ask you off air because I'm curious.
Yeah.
Because that's such an interesting name, Zoltan. It just reminds me of the dude who tells you your fortune when you put a quarter
Yes.
in.
Yeah, right. I was thinking about the boy from Power Rangers. Fucking Zordon.
Oh, okay. I was like, hold on, I haven't watched Power Rangers in a hot minute.
I don't know the Power Rangers at all.
Yeah, I used to
At
watch
all?
that when I was a kid. No?
Oh my goodness.
I know who they like. I'm aware of the name, but I've never listened or watched them. Like I guess not my generation.
I was going to say, it would be really weird if you did. You'd be in your 30s watching the Power Rangers.
What kind of a creep would I be if I was like, we talk about the Ninja Turtles?
Right, yeah. Right, you a grown man.
They put you on a list. They're like, I don't know, we got to keep an eye on this guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the Power Rangers.
Yeah, Power Rangers is something you have to grow up watching. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense.
But yeah, speaking of weird names, I knew this white kid when I was in high school. His name was Hillary.
Hillary?
Yeah, he was a guy, and he was a football. He played football with me. His name was Hillary.
And he was a black guy or a white guy? No, you said white guy.
He was white, yeah.
What the fuck?
Blonde hair, blue-eyed white kid.
Did people shit on him for his name?
Of course. What he called hell?
Around Clinton, yeah, that's weird.
He called hell. He called hell. But I always went like, well, who does, like, what dad allowed, because I'm sure his mom wanted to name him that.
Yeah.
There's no way a dad was like, we going to name him Hillary.
Right, why Hill? And why not just tell people your name is Hill? Like, why wouldn't you?
Well, that's what he tried to say, but at football practice, you know, that when they say your whole fucking name.
Roll call, yeah.
Yeah, you know, Hillary, whatever. And we like, wait, Hillary? Who the fuck is Hillary?
That's fucked up. Why would you do that to your kid?
It's fucked up. That means you want your kid to get bullied.
Yeah.
You're like a boy named Sue. You ever that Johnny Cash song? Yeah, like where you makes you tough.
Yep, it does. Makes you tougher.
Okay.
Yeah, I know a black kid. I know a black guy. Well, he my homie. And he told us his name was Riv, but his first name is Kirsten. His last name Rivers. So he told us his name was Riv, but his real name is Kirsten. And he's a 6'5", 250-pound black man.
See, it's hard to bully a 6'5", 250-pound black man,
Oh, he's not bullying him. But when he was younger, he got bullied. When we were kids, he got bullied for it.
Is Kirsten a woman's name? I guess it is. Who's a Kirsten?
Kirsten
Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst. That's right. Kirsten, yeah.
Kirsten. I guess Kristen is the other one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Kristen. Yeah.
Kristen Stewart. That's who I was trying to think of. I was thinking Kirsten Stewart. It's not. You like her?
She's very cute.
Yeah, I can see it.
Little smile, yeah.
Yeah. Something about her is sexy. A lot of people don't like her, but I think she's hot.
Yeah, and her dad worked for Comedy Central.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew her dad. He was a very nice guy, yeah.
Damn it, they're all fucking Nepo babies.
Yeah.
You find out about it. Everyone in Hollywood is related to someone famous. And you're like,
I think he's more a Nepo dad because he was behind the scenes.
I guess,
she was the famous one.
Oh, okay.
He worked in production.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Kirsten, that's a bad name. I heard Ashley was originally a name for a guy. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a NFL player named Ashley.
Yeah, I've heard that name on a guy before. Like, not as common, but I can't think of a male Ashley. Mm-hmm. Ashley Dupree she was an escort. Famous escort.
Famous escort.
Well, she might have been the one that undid Elliot Spitzer. I think Ashley Dupree is the one who, with client number 9, Spitzer in his black socks. It was Ashley Dupree, right? Yeah, I've interviewed her. She was very nice. Very sexy, too.
How old is she now?
I mean, this was probably, what was Spitzer, 2008, 2009 he fell apart, so.
Okay, yeah.
Or 2010, so I'm going to guess she's 40 now. That's a guess. I don't remember how old she was then. Is she 40? Okay.
Nice. Yeah. I feel like sometimes those escorts get sexier as they get older. I don't know what it is. It's like they're more sure of themselves as they get older, and it's just they have, like I follow this one girl. Her name is Cassia Urbank, I think is her name, but she's a dominatrix, and she's in her 40s, and she's just, there's something just really sexy about the way she carries herself.
I feel like a lot of women figure it out.
Yeah.
They know exactly how they're supposed to dress. Exactly what type of hairstyle they're supposed to have. I feel like they just figure it out.
Yeah, they just figure it out, and it's hot. Mm-hmm. That and supposedly women peak sexually in their 30s.
And guys are 18 or something, and women are in their 40s.
Yep. Yeah.
You know who's really still sexy? I don't know if you remember. She was a porn star from the 70s. This is my generation, named Vanessa Del Rio. She was she's probably before your time. She was a Latin porn star. She's 74, 75 now. And she was known for having a big clit. Like, she was the best.
Jim's favorite.
She was so fucking fantastic. Yeah. But I follow her on Instagram now. And now she's just an older woman. She still looks good.
Yeah.
And I still would out of respect. Out of respect.
If she told you to suck it.
Oh, yeah. Second. But I just keep liking her pictures, hoping she says hello.
Yeah, right,
I want to be friends with her, but she doesn't seem to notice me.
So she followed you back?
No.
Oh, I hate that.
I know.
When you're just like liking every photo and you're like, please follow me back, and they don't do it.
And they don't. You're like, all right.
I get so excited when hot girls follow me back. It's like the biggest thrill of my life. There's this one girl who's like, she's another OnlyFans girl, and she has a decent following on Twitter and on Instagram, and she followed me back on Instagram, and I'm like, Nick, she followed me back. Yes. And he's like, who? And I'm like, I don't know. I just get so excited. I'm like, they noticed me.
Do you reach out to them?
Yeah, I've talked to her. She told me where she got a shirt. that I liked on her.
Nice.
Yeah, so
nice.
chit chat a little bit. I don't know what it is. So like, you know what? I get like simpy guys online. I get it because I'm a simpy girl. I see a hot girl and I'm like, please notice me. Please say hi to me.
Yeah, and when they do, you're like, I feel good.
You feel good.
You have to try and like see for you to message someone, it won't be bad, but for a guy,
we can come off creepy immediately.
Very
and then
creepy.
it's over. Yeah, then it's over.
and very thirsty.
Yes.
Very thirsty.
Very thirsty.
I do sometimes get messages where people are like, can I take you out on a date? And I'm like, I just want to know if that's ever actually worked on Instagram before, like trying to take someone on a date on Instagram.
You know what? It probably has.
Like don't get me wrong, I prefer that over dick pics. I do get more of those than dick pics, which is actually quite nice. But it's still, I guess maybe it works on someone. I don't know.
I literally am happy if a prostitute said yes to a date. I was happy. I was like, oh, good. Yeah, no,
You said yes?
that seems like a tough go. Instagram's a tough.
Yeah.
There's so many people. It's like you're competing with everybody else who's good looking. It's like I have no shot. It just I don't know. I just you got to really have.
You compete with all the rich people that somehow are always on vacation. You're like, how the fuck are you on vacation?
Seriously, thank you.
Every month is some on a beach. On a yacht, it's like, what the fuck do you do? When do you work? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I
you're
want to know where
competing
they
with
get their
those
money.
guys. And and I'm gonna tell you something. Now, those rich motherfuckers, they have it their way on Instagram, bro.
Yeah,
they straight up DM girls and be like, "Yo, what's your fucking Venmo?"
And it works, yeah.
Yes,
no, it
works.
does,
What's your
100%. Yeah, imagine that's what I found out about hot girls, too. They just go online, and people are like, what do you do for work? It's like their work is being hot.
Yes.
They just get paid to be hot. I mean,
That's
that's really all it is. But then you find out, this is where it goes too far. Never take the invite to Dubai.
Oh, yeah, you want to get fucking shit on.
You want to get shit on or found beat to death on the side of the road, because that shit happens, too.
Damn.
Dubai is scary, because again, it's their country, their rules. But the money is probably very good.
Oh yeah, they pay those girls like $50,000 to go over for a couple days.
Yeah.
$100,000.
That's
like,
fucking crazy.
Crazy money.
It's hard. I guess I get it. Like, it's hard to turn that down.
Of course.
You're like, a guy shit on my chest for $100,000. All right, yeah.
And I bet you that there's guys over there who just want the regular nice experience.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
Probably treat the ladies very nice. Probably buy them stuff.
Yeah.
But then there's some freaks for sure.
You don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely. That's why whenever I see a hot lady that's poor, I'm like, yo, you ruined it. You fucked this all up.
Yeah.
How the fuck you ain't got no money? You hot.
Yeah.
How are you poor? Or you see a hot lady and she work at Starbucks. You're like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you fucking retarded? What the fuck you working at Starbucks for? You're hot as fuck. Go fucking make money, get money from a guy.
There are probably women who are dating some guy who's even less money than they have. Like some fucking, like it's almost like those suitcase pimp guys. The women are just attracted to that. Those guys that do nothing.
And comedians. me and all my comedian homies, we always be having rich, hot ladies, and then we got comedy money. we barely got comedy money. So they like comedians and I don't know. I guess people they want to fix or something.
It's a personality thing with at least with me. No one's ever fucked me and looked at me and went, "I have to." It's always a personality thing. It's always a mental, weird, dirty thing. But it's like we know our lanes in life. Everybody knows their lane. I know my lane. I don't walk around like I'm fucking hot either. Like I always knew my place. You're a pervert with a wallet.
Yeah, right. You got to know your place.
You have to know your lane.
You got to know your lane.
I would never hang out with Godfrey and think, "You take that one, I'll take that one."
Yeah, right. Gotta know your fucking lane.
Yeah, I would say you'll take both. I'll wait in the car.
Yeah, I'll wait over here.
I'll go get gas for the car and grab some pretzels for the ride back. You hear him fucking pinch my fat tits while you fuck those pretty girls.
Oh, maybe if you're lucky, you get to watch.
Maybe.
I feel like it's one of those things, though, where, like you said, if you know your lane, though, the result is going to be similar. Like, you can still make it work for you.
Yeah.
Like, there's still fat people and, like, fat ladies that get, I mean,
That's
Yeah.
not the greatest
So much
compliment,
action.
though, Zia. When you go, you could make it work for you. I mean, there are
If you're fat, you can find love. If you're fat,
Specifically to
Yeah,
you, Jim,
there are
but I
other
just
fat
meant,
pigs.
if you're fat, you might not die alone.
Yeah, Jim, there are other newt-looking creatures who fuck
Yo,
women.
that was crazy, Zia. Goddamn.
No, she's right.
Specifically, we're talking about just, whatever, people that aren't ridiculously good looking.
But my wife likes me like this is what she said. This is why I think my wife is a fucking psychopath. She says she likes me like this. Like I was looking at pictures of myself from 2017 or 2015 even because I did Schultz and Krista Stefano had a show called Benders. It was a hockey show.
Love that show.
And I was in the pilot. And I played a guy who dies in the pilot. And they had to bury me in but they put like coffin makeup on me.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So I put those pictures on Match.com to like as a goof to see if I could meet anybody with these awful pictures of me in a suit that was too bad. I didn't meet anyone, but I just realized how skinny I was, and I look kind of gross. That skinny. I'm
too
too fat
thin.
now, but I was really like AIDSy. It looked weird.
Nah, so yeah, some people look better with weight on them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've overshot the mark though.
I feel like as long as you still like the shape of a person, you good, bro.
Yeah, it's
like
sad. I feel like it's sad.
when you start looking like a circle and shit like that, then it's like, all right, now you gotta lose weight. You don't want to be round.
Yeah, you don't want to be like Jabba. You're fine. You're not like
I'm
Jabba
okay.
the Hutt. You're
I'm not
doing-
quite a
you're
tropical
doing
fruit yet, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, you good, bro.
fruit. Just a regular fruit.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I was looking through all my stuff. I actually still have a chip. I have a chip headband with the hair.
Do you really?
I do. I have one. I have one at home. I think someone sent it to me way back in the day, and every once in a while I'll put it on. But I just found that recently. I was going through my stuff. I
Get
know.
the glasses for it.
I need to get the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I need next. I miss Chip.
I do too sometimes. I didn't miss the complaints. Who the fuck are people? But I do miss.
I hate everyone. They're not everyone, but you know what I mean. Like it's just they complain about literally fucking everything.
Oh yeah, of course.
It gets exhausting. You're
does.
like, can you just then don't watch it? I don't like. What do you want?
What do you want from me? Yeah. What do you want from me?
Christ.
Yep.
Yeah, people complain. I think some people that's the only way they know how to communicate.
Yeah.
Is just through complaints.
Yeah.
Like they don't know how to say anything else.
But-
what's that? What's wrong with that? Why did you say that? Why? I don't like when you do this. All right, I don't give a fuck.
Like, why are you
Shit.
telling me
Turn
this?
it off. Yeah, turn it off. You don't like it, turn it off.
I have people that comment down to like the color of my hair. Well, that's not like I prefer this color, and I'm like, all right, Why the fuck are you telling me that? I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever color you like.
Oh, Jesus Christ, people are crazy. Speaking of crazy,
I was to say, speaking of crazy people.
Let's talk about A
I
to the
was
C.
A to the C.
Yeah.
No, I like this guy. I really think. I honestly, the more I learned about him, the more
What's the
that
most evilest thing he did since everybody thinks he was such a...
So the only thing that really happened was there was this, and I think this is why it got so sensationalized. There could have been some like forced sexuality, maybe, but those rumors
Okay.
are. It's hard to really substantiate any of that. I think the main thing is that someone died there during a ritual because he drank contaminated spring water.
Really?
And then it killed him. Yeah. And his wife, which, I wonder what her husband was doing there. And so this is probably why she was so pissed off. His wife started talking to the tabloids and really going after him and like blowing this up into a big
now
deal.
listen. Now that is a god killer. If you get a fucking ex-wife or some shit or a wife that talks shit about you, that's gonna cook you.
Yep.
I'm so happy I got divorced before I did comedy. I'm so happy. The fuck?
I can't wait to get divorced after I've started comedy.
Because no matter how much they're lying, everybody's gonna believe your wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could completely make up some shit. They be like, nah, you know what? She lived with him every day. She knows.
She knows.
Yeah, she fucking knows.
Why would she lie?
Yeah. What do you mean why she
why
The
would
bitch
she
fucking hates me now. What do you mean? What do you mean why she lie?
It's true. Hell hath no fear like a woman scorned. Like,
Yeah.
I hate that saying, but it is true.
It's true.
It's true. I feel like that's one of those things too where she was probably pissed off at her husband because, of course, he went there to go fuck some people. Like, why else was he going there?
Yeah.
What else? During a ritual. Yeah. The rituals were all about sex and fucking everybody. So she's probably pissed off about that. She has nowhere to place that anger except onto him.
But I know he had to explain it to her. Like, we gotta fuck so that the magic works. I'm not doing this for me. In order for the dark magic to work, we gotta fuck each other.
You said you want another baby, right?
Yeah, well, there's a K in it for a reason. I have to bottom for fat Aleister so that our harvest will be rich. We can grow corn in the yard.
So that our harvest will be rich.
Yeah, I don't think he was evil at all. He just grew up in a really religious upbringing.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, his parents were like crazy fucking Christian sect. I forget what the sect was.
That makes sense.
But yeah, his father was Mr. Fire and Brimstone guy. Ironically, he died of tongue cancer, which like my immediate
Aleister or the father?
The father.
Oh.
My immediately thought is he was, licking too many beans.
That's right. Yeah.
Got tongue cancer.
Yeah, he's high-fiving Michael Douglas. I hear you. I got a bad one, too. Yeah. Tongue cancer was, I wonder if that was from smoking or was it from HPV?
How long has HPV even been around? Like, how long?
Damn, that's a good question.
Yeah, what year did he die? Aleister Crowley's father. It's probably in the 20s or the 10s.
Yeah, if he died in the 40s. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say that. I want to say that his dad died when he was 11. So
1886.
1880 something. Yeah, there you go.
It's fast math.
Damn. Yeah, did they have HPV back then?
I don't know. They had syphilis. That's like the only old school STD I know about, syphilis, because it used to drive people crazy.
I think that's the obsession with virgins, too, in religion and in all those old times, is because you knew somebody was clean.
Yeah.
Like, that's my guess, is to, like, the whole virginity thing is because they don't have syphilis. They don't have whatever else went around even back then. If somebody was a virgin, you knew they didn't have anything.
Yeah.
I wonder if they had warts and stuff back then.
I'm going to guess.
Yeah, I think warts probably been around forever.
Warty dick.
Yeah.
Such a bummer.
Yeah. Hey, Stegosaurus tail. Get over there. Fucking bum.
No, babe, I'm ribbed for your pleasure. This is going to feel great.
Yo. I wonder how long it took them to realize, like, this happened because I fucked her. Like, what year? Like, what was it, 1580? 790 AD?
When you recognize
10 BC? Yeah, what year was it when somebody fucked a lady and then was like, damn, it fucking burned when I pissed now. This is her fault. Like, what year did that happen?
Probably, like, it depends on the guy. Because if it was in Rome, they all fucked everybody. So it was hard to tell because you were fucking so many different people.
Yeah.
But if you were a guy who just went to the brothel once and lost your virginity and then all of a sudden your dick burns, you're like, well, it's
that's
her.
what it
Yeah.
got. It's because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if they had anything that could fix it back then either.
No, probably not. Probably just gave you some herbs and hoped for the best.
Right, yeah, they didn't have antibiotics.
They're like, here, shove this poultice in your dick hole. You'll feel better in a week.
Yeah, put a leech on the end of your dick.
I guarantee you they tried that.
Let it suck your dick for you. Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They definitely tried that.
I wonder if STDs came from fucking animals.
I think
That's my
so.
guess.
I think they all came from fucking animals.
Yeah, I honestly think that. Because that's how we got like Ebola and all that random stuff. It was like someone fucking a monkey or some shit like
Isn't that where AIDS came from too?
Yes, I thought that's what I heard. I don't know.
All right, well, I mean, or the government. It's either a monkey or the government.
Well, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, STDs we could do an episode on STDs. They've killed a lot of people. That's true
hell
crime.
yeah. Aleister Crowley probably had STDs.
Guarantee you, Aleister Crowley.
He probably had a bunch of shit.
He had gonorrhea and syphilis.
Gonorrhea and syphilis.
Yes, and he liked to have sex with a lot of prostitutes.
What?
He would travel a lot too. He was traveling constantly.
So he was giving that shit to people too.
Yeah, he was just passing out syphilis like
What the hell?
So what did they do? Was there a way to get rid of it back then or no?
I don't think so. I feel like what is the one that is it penicillin or like something that cures syphilis or something like that? I don't think. What year
was that? Because Al Capone died from syphilis. So
oh shit.
So that means it wasn't around whenever he died.
In the 40s, yeah, or I think he died in the 40s.
Yeah.
When was penicillin invented? It was by accident. It was some mold or some shit.
Yeah, one on cheese or some shit.
And they figured that out.
28
was penicillin discovery, but I feel like before then, you kind of just had to rock with it and go and get your
Damn, you just got to deal with it. With the symptoms of syphilis for the rest of your brain starts turning into mush. You just gotta
your face would get all fucked up. It would eat at your face. It was really a brutal one.
Fuck.
And there's one now. There's a gonorrhea or a syphilis now. I'm so glad I'm out of the game. There's one going around now that does not respond to treatment.
Oh, good.
No.
Yeah, it's really rough.
Love that.
It's like
Damn.
they're doing other experiments to try to get, but it's really treatment resistant. So
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I heard about like super gonorrhea and like super chlamydia. Like there are ones now that are becoming, and I feel like there's new STDs that we didn't have before. Like there's new ones now.
For sure.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sure. I saw some shit. Remember that shit last summer? And people was getting all these big ass bubbles all over their skin.
monkeypox.
Yeah, monkeypox. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
That scared me. I was scared of like something like that. I was like, can you get that from a jujitsu mat? Because your guys are rubbing their fucking mouths on you. And but I didn't see anybody with monkeypox.
Me neither. I only saw it on the internet. And you know what, bro? That's why you gotta stay off the internet.
Yeah.
Hey, tune in for it. I'm trying to cut my time down to like an hour. Boom, hour of fucking screen time, and I'm done.
Can't you set it? Like, can't you do something with the phone?
So that it'll stop you from being able to access certain apps.
Yeah.
Like
That's a
I'm
good
trying.
idea.
I got to do that shit.
That's
Why
a good
is your
idea.
brain fucking crazy? Like, because like last night I'm going to bed. I had to get up this morning, and I'm just. It's like you're scrolling, and it's not even all negative stuff. Some of it's like really interesting.
Yes. Yep.
It's dopamine. It's little dopamine hits.
Yeah.
And it's made our this I've noticed this for me because I used to read a lot. And I still read, but not as much as I used to. But it's made our attention spans a lot shorter.
Yes.
Because we're used to watching these quick 10-second to 1 minute things that make us laugh and give you that quick dopamine hit.
The whole picture. You get the whole picture painted in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to get into. It was a starry evening. The rain was falling. Mrs. Whitmer. Oh, fuck her.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know you spent fucking 10 pages fucking breaking down this tapestry. I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. It's gotten way worse, and I'm the same. And I feel like it's also an it's a fucking ADHD.
Definitely
thing.
ADHD.
God.
Definitely right before I go to sleep. I would fall asleep probably an hour earlier if I didn't just doom scroll right before bed. Like
My
I'm just laying in the
problem,
bed just scrolling.
As I'll think about something, my brain will be like, oh yeah, you wanted to look this thing up. And I'm immediately interested in some intricate topic that can take me 3 hours of research at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
I'm like, I've got to know about this right now.
Hell yeah.
Fucking retarded.
But it's worse that like I don't look at political stuff. I get really bored with that.
I'm over
a lot of it is just stuff I like. Like Like I'm obsessed with Japanese hornets because they're fucking horrible and large and they're nasty.
Yeah.
But the guys that destroy those nests in the woods in Japan, I mean, they're like that. I mean, they're really treacherous insects.
Yeah.
And you'll see 80,000 of them in a nest. And I love watching videos of people all dressed up in like they almost have like industrial spacesuits.
Yeah.
To get rid of them. So like, it's not all negative shit, but it's like, what are you
Interesting.
watching before you go to bed?
Yeah.
What a creep.
Start dreaming about giant hornets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of shit is super weird. And that's also same thing. My feed is filled with a lot of raccoons because I love raccoons, which is great. So I like to like watch raccoons wash their food and eat them and do cute
that's
raccoon
cute.
shit. Yeah, it's adorable,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
cute.
still
with their little hands and they're just turning the thing, and I like that.
You ever seen the video where the raccoon tries to wash his cotton candy? And he doesn't realize that it's disintegrating.
Oh yeah,
so
I did see that. Yeah.
Looking around in the water for his cotton candy,
And
he
it's
puts
just
it in, and it just goes
It's
away.
just all
and he's like,
melted. Yeah. I saw that video.
His little hands.
Yeah.
It's like watching Peter Dinklage make a burger.
Yeah.
oh, don't let him hear you say that. He's very sensitive about that.
I know he is, but I heard some guy from the wrestling world. I don't know who he is. He's a dwarf, and he was like, "Fuck." I never met Peter, so I don't know him. But this guy was like, "Fuck him," because he came out and he was criticizing the Seven Dwarves and all that. And the guy is like, "Hey man, your Tyrion Lannister check cashed. Your other check, like he pointed at other roles, like your checks were cashing. You didn't mind that, and you cost all of us and doubles all this work."
Yeah,
he's like, "We have stand-ins," and it was like, right. It was like,
yeah, no, he's absolutely right. It's such a dick. Like you can have that opinion, which is fine, but now you're ruining it for other people.
For everybody else.
Yeah.
Although I also say that fuck them for buckling to it.
Agreed.
Like they
For
should
sure.
have just made the movie. We all know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? She had 7 little friends.
Yeah, so what?
I'm 99% sure they already did that in porn, and let me tell you, it was pretty popular.
I'm sure.
Seven Little Friends.
Yes.
That's what she said.
And Tyrion Lannister was a role for a dwarf. Like,
It was.
and he was a great.
And it was a great role.
He's amazing. He's a great actor.
And
but-
you need roles for dwarves.
Yeah.
Yes.
You need roles for dwarves. And dwarves just exist. Listen, you can't be mad when you get a role that fits what you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That'd be like me being mad that I'm not cast as a man. I'm like, well, I wanted the lead male role.
Yeah, right.
You're like, no, stupid, you have boobs.
Yeah, or you're like, hey, make the lead male role into a lady.
Yeah.
It's like,
Jim,
no.
Jim Norton will marry her.
Ooh, are we doing Florida or fiction today? Yeah.
What's it called?
nice.
So we have a segment that we do called Florida or fiction.
Florida or fiction?
So yeah, so she
Ah.
reads headlines and we decide what, like Florida Man headlines, you know the ones.
Yeah,
where-
yeah, of course.
And we try to guess whether or not they're
If it's real or if it's
Yeah.
Florida or if it's fake.
or if she made it up.
Okay. Florida man tries to rob a Publix with a stapler.
I could see that being true. I know Publix are in Florida, and he could like keep it in his pocket pretending like it's a gun.
Yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yep, I think it's true.
Yeah, because that I was gonna say fake, but the fact is it was in his pocket, pretending it was a gun.
Yeah,
I think
that
you're
makes
right.
sense now.
That
I can
actually
see.
happened.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's true. So this guy, he was previously arrested for child abuse because he dropped a baby on the floor at Walmart.
Oh,
What?
So this time he tried to do an armed robbery and said he had a gun. And then when the police arrived, they pulled the stapler out and they're like, "You're still arrested."
But that's
Yeah.
still, I think, almost armed robbery, though, right? Like if you have a fake gun, it's still considered
Yeah, it
armed
is,
robbery.
yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah.
even if you there's a thing called strong arm robbery where like you can not even have a weapon, but like
Yeah.
reach for something or use
That's
your
what Mike
hand.
Tyson got locked up for. Because he
Yeah.
was just walking up with people like, I'm going to punch you in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strong armed robbery is just a physical menace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
grab
yeah.
something that's like, So yeah, that guy's
Damn,
in
with a
jail.
stapler.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
When I was in college, some kid tried to rob like the local convenience store in the like little college town we were in, and like he was from Philly too. Like we was both from Philly, and he pulled out a fake gun, and the guy hit the lock button and pulled out a real gun. He was like, "Now you just gonna wait here till the cops come." And he got locked up for armed robbery, and it was a fake ass gun. It was like
Yeah.
a toy gun.
It's
Still.
not even worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not even worth it. And then you just look like a pussy with a toy gun.
Yeah, a toy
Like,
gun.
You just look stupid.
He got like 3 years in prison for that. I'm like, this is the dumbest shit ever. That was so
I'd be so embarrassed.
Yeah, and the other guy pulled out a real one. You're like, oh, for Pete's sake.
Yeah.
That's like when you're having a threesome and you get your dick out and the other dude gets his dick out and it's like this.
Well, let's be
I'm
honest.
like, fuck.
I would be like, that's why we hired him, honey.
All right, this next one. Woman calls 911 after boyfriend uses her dildo without consent.
What? That can't be real. If that's real, that's a selfish bitch. I tell you that right now. That can't be
Sharing her
real.
dildos? Rude.
I mean, we have one on the counter, and it's basically whoever wants it in the house.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Community dildo.
Yeah,
course, we're
that's a healthy
married.
relationship. Yeah, that's healthy.
Where's the dildo? And I see my wife duck walking. I'm like, oh, whenever you're done with it, dear.
This one is false.
It is false.
Nice.
Yeah, and I guess that's a giveaway because I feel like if you're a couple,
Yeah,
that's
you
something
can share a
that
fucking
People are
dildo.
weird though, but yeah, you should.
They
be
are
able
weird,
to.
but you wouldn't call the cops.
You don't call the cops
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, people call cops over. We did a story where somebody called the cops because somebody stole her like $10 baggie of weed, and like she had like more drugs. Remember that? It was
Oh yeah, it was that. I saw
I think she
they
was
had
fucking-
something like that
Call
on
the cops
cops
for someone stealing
for
your
stealing
drugs.
your drugs.
And they're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Yeah, I saw a lady on cops. She called the cops because somebody sold her fake crack. And then she called cops.
Wow.
And when the cops put up, she was like, I just bought crack from them and this not real. I don't even know what this is. And the cop was like, yo, what?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
From me.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do?
Stupid. I've heard where I have a friend who's an EMT in Chicago, and she's talked about things that people call for, and sometimes people will call for like they're lonely.
Yeah.
Or like people just call for the dumbest stuff. Like they'll call because they want you to open something for them. Like people are retarded. Or they call and say they have chest pain because they think they're going to get delivered right to the hospital. But she's like, "We're not stupid. Like we know we run tests and they'll just drop them off in the ER." Anyway, like if it's not a real emergency.
Right.
But people call for anything.
Damn, they need a number that people can call for small emergencies like that, like when they lonely.
Emergency.
Like, yo, send a guy over here. I want to watch a movie.
I need a friend.
Yeah, send a guy.
I mean, look, there is that service. I don't know if it's a service or just people do this where they are professional cuddlers.
Yep.
And they cuddle with people.
I've done it. I tried it just to see I tried it to see what it was like.
How was
I
it?
think it was okay. It wasn't you're not naked. You have your clothes on, and it was more out of curiosity because I've done so many perverted things. I'm like, let's just see what it's like to actually hold a person. And but it was okay. It was like it's a little intimate, but it wasn't dirty. Like again, you keep your clothes on.
Okay.
Did you get a boner? Or like
Probably did, but I didn't think that. Actually, I don't remember. I probably did, but
it's hard not to.
You get
I
to
feel
choose
like.
the person. Like I want to cuddle with this person.
yeah. There was actually a website. We had talked to the owner or whatever.
What?
But the girl was nice. Like she came. I think I did it a couple times, and you don't fuck or anything.
Interesting. Yeah. I love how that's like boundary pushing for Jim. Yeah, like, you're like, I cuddled with someone. It was uncomfortable.
It was weird. Yeah.
All right, we have one more. Florida man claims he robbed a gas station to, quote, test police response time.
What? Yes, that's some Florida
That's
shit.
gotta be real.
Yeah, yo. What?
Here's why I'm going to say it's real because you said quote, and if you were lying, you probably wouldn't have put the quotes around it.
It's false.
Oh, you are a
I
trickster.
fell for it.
Damn.
Quotes
She
got me.
got
How
us.
humiliating.
It sounds like something that would. I mean, we've
does sound
read some
something,
crazy
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it does sound like something that'll happen. In Florida, especially.
Yeah.
Let me see how fast the cops get here. In Philly, people call and say that there was a shooting on another street so they can go shoot somebody else on the street that they own. So they'll call the cops and be like, it was a shooting on 20th and Norris. And then they really about to shoot somebody on like 27th and Allegheny. You see what I'm saying?
That's
The cops are already over there.
Somewhere else,
yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That right there. It just proves that a lot of times criminals are smarter than the people that are in charge.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, trying to
what
figure
we're
out.
doing.
True.
Do we have last words
We do.
today?
We do.
We get to also hear, this segment we get to hear the last words of someone right before they died or were executed.
Very nice.
It's heartwarming.
It's not morbid at all.
Okay, so this one is, for the sake of decency, gentlemen, don't hang me high. And that was from Mary Blandy.
Ooh.
And so she was,
Wearing a dress?
yeah, this was 18th century England.
Oh, hang me
And
high.
she wanted to marry a man who was already married. And so to overcome this, she poured a love potion into her disapproving father's food to try and get his consent. But the love potion was arsenic and he died. And then she was convicted of patricide. So when she climbed the ladder to the noose, she said these words because I guess she didn't want anyone looking up her skirt.
What?
Wow. So
Classy broad.
she murdered her dad and wanted to marry someone who's already married. But God forbid someone see up her skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, come on.
It would have been funny if that quote was from Saddam Hussein. Gentlemen, please. Don't peek up at my scrotum.
Those are pretty cool ass words. That's not
Yeah.
bad. We
Yeah,
have to get lady
that was
ones.
cool.
Very nice.
Some of them are fucking stupid. Some of them make me mad.
Yes.
Yeah. And sometimes they should say something like, the victim's family is there to watch them executed, and they decline to make a last statement.
Yeah, like
Can't
what
you
the
say
fuck?
you're sorry? you
Yeah,
fucking
just say
asshole?
sorry.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, because it does matter to people.
Yeah, or they
Yeah.
the ones where like the guy says a riddle. It's like, why are you saying riddles?
Yeah.
you about to die.
Yeah, they think it's going to be something really cool, and they're pontificating at the end of their life like a fucking asshole.
Oh, I would
like a
filibuster.
douche.
I would filibuster. They would have to put the needle in while I was mid-babble.
It's just, the end of your quote is just blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Jim, thank you so much for doing
Thanks,
this.
Jim.
This
Yeah,
was
we
fun.
appreciate it.
Thank you guys. I loved it. This was great.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Yes.
Where can everybody find you and follow you and watch all your stuff? You have a podcast. I listen to it regularly.
Thank you. It's
I
on
love
just Jim Norton Comedy on YouTube, and I have just dates coming up. Go to my website, and it's been fun. I'm on the road, and I love it. So I'm ready to shoot another hour. So hopefully within the next 2 months, I'll shoot it again.
Nice. Awesome. All right, and go watch. It's not Jim Norton Can't Save You. It is, right? Yes, it is.
It is,
Okay,
yes.
my brain is retarded. Jim Norton Can't Save You. It's a great podcast. I listen to it every time I drive down. Naeem, where can everybody find you?
Check out my Instagram, Naeem_Ali. That's where all my shows and stuff are posted. My link tree, and do regular Deer Tag and here True Dat podcast, the best podcast in the world.
Hell yes.
What about you, Zia?
Zia_land on Twitter and Instagram. Zialand everywhere else. XIALAND. OnlyFans, Fansly, YouTube. My YouTube's getting closer to 10,000 subscribers. Go subscribe.
Oh, damn.
Thank
nice.
you. We're getting there.
Very nice.
Go subscribe. I'm very, very close. I want to try to get there by the end of the year. That would be awesome. And I stream there three times a week. But more importantly, subscribe here. Like the podcast, leave a comment afterwards, because I do go through and read all the comments, and I really appreciate all the kind words that you guys have left for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
True that.